Hey guys, I am coming to you 20 weeks, 5 months post-op on my ankle. And I wanted to make another video because as I'm progressing and not progressing with my yoga flow, I wanted to show you guys kind of what's working and what are some of the moves that are sort of helping me along and which ones I still can't do, but the moves that I feel like are kind of helping me get there. I can kind of resemble a regular yoga flow right now, but I definitely would not feel comfortable going to a class. There are certainly places that I have to stop, positions that I can't do, positions that I can kind of do halfway that need more attention, and positions that I can do that I couldn't do the day before, that one day I try it again and I can get there. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the little things that I do that I feel like post-op happen to your feet and to your ankles that a regular yoga flow is just too much to do. And so there are little micro movements that sort of fit in there that help usher things along. So I'm not going to do an entire thing. I'm just going to show bits and pieces of positions that you can do. So that is it. I'll show you right now. Okay, so for one, you'll notice that sitting cross-legged, like they do in yoga, is not possible with your ankle bone. If you had the same kind of surgery I did, putting your ankle bone towards the mat is not great. So normally at the beginning of yoga, I just sit with my feet out. There's nothing really, I haven't found a way to deal with that yet. It does get easier as time goes on and as your ankle bone becomes less sensitive. Sorry, I can't help you there. One thing that I have noticed is that my toes are extremely tight. And I've talked about that on the blog before, but I found a way to sort of incorporate stretching out the toes with a forward bend, which is really helpful. So I'll show you that right now. So stretch up and you bend forward. And then instead of just hanging out and then rolling back up, you can put a little bend in your toes, come back up, and then roll back up. You can do it again. Breathe in, come back down, bend. And if this becomes not enough of a stretch, you can put your knees down and start to sit up. I'm just working up to this, 5 months post-op. So, and you can kind of rock around a little bit. I mean, these toes are extraordinarily tight. Then to work on your Achilles, sort of back of your ankle area, obviously downward dog is a huge pain in the ass. And so I approach it by putting my hands way closer to my feet. So it's actually more of a forward fold, and then kind of walking them out and try to keep my heel on the ground. And if you do, sort of a regular stance, normally, you see I can put my left heel all the way down. But this one, the right one, still doesn't go. So I usually pedal it out like this. And if I just hang out here for a little while, I cannot make it go to the ground, but it stretches it, which is a good thing. To stretch the other way, the front of your ankle, which is also obscenely tight, especially for me, the front of my ankle and top of my foot, I just do a good old child's pose. So I bend both of my knees and then come down like this. And I even sometimes just reach around and massage the front of my ankle while I'm down here. Another one that I like to do is a runner stretch. So you can put your foot down like this. This is also a really, really, really great way to regain strength in this foot is by trying to balance like this, because the little wiggles that your ankles do when you're trying to balance, that is all strength that you lose. So that helps. But then coming back here and stretching your hamstring and your calf, and if you can flex your toes, and if you can't flex your toes, you can kind of grab them and make them flex. And you can hang out here, you can massage back here. And then, so that's with the operated leg in front. And to stretch out the toes again, you're gonna be like this, and then if you can sit back on your heel, that's awesome. I can't do it with great success yet, so I'm holding myself up, but I'm still putting a little bit of pressure on my toes. Otherwise, you can just come back here, not put any pressure at all, and stretch your other hamstring and calf and foot. So those are the things that I have right now. And the hugest issues for me are stretching my toes, stretching the back of my ankle, and stretching the front of my ankle. And those are really little micro movements that help. I just am learning how to, in Warrior 2, push the outside of my foot down onto the mat while I'm down here, and I have a huge pain that shoots up my calf. So that's becoming something that's doable. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but those few little stretches have helped me tremendously. So I started doing them about a couple weeks after I started weight bearing, and I've been seeing little increments of getting better. So I hope that it helps you guys. If you have other moves, let me know. That's all. Bye.